Hello, everyone. This is episode 5 of You Did What? I'm Bobby, your host. My co host, Serenity, she's on special assignment to Canada. She's actually going to school, and she's like, Dad, I don't have time for this right now. So it's just me today. And in the studio with me is Parker Long. Parker Long is a student
Yes, sir.
at Johnson County Community College, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Student here for welding. Really enjoying it so far.
Welding, huh?
Almost done. Yeah. Almost done. Almost about ready to start working.
So are you actually going to get a job as a welder?
Yes. I'm planning to go on to TIG welding. I want to look for somewhere in aluminum and then hopefully get up to like Inconel, like that.
Interesting. And
yeah.
we first met probably day one of the class, right?
Yeah. I remember. Yeah. I would say that sounds about right.
So that was in August of 2025. Wow, that
Pretty wild.
yeah,
The
that's
whole process has gone by pretty quick.
yeah, it is kind of weird that it's. I could have swore I just walked into the classroom the other day.
No. Like it was just and the way that the classes go by makes it feel so much shorter
Yeah,
too.
yeah, because they're compressed.
Uh-huh.
Instead of 6 months of a class, it's like 2 weeks.
Exactly. And then you finish that and it's like, oh, on to the next thing. You know exactly where you are. It's awesome.
And did you know all the guys in the class before you got here?
No, I don't think I knew any of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys bonded pretty well though.
I was gonna say, yeah, no, everyone gets along really well. That's kind of what I like the most about it is everyone gets along really well. There's really good culture around it. I like a lot of the instructors. A lot of the instructors do a really good job here.
Yeah, they all seem to mean well at least.
Exactly. Exactly. Some, except for maybe one.
Yeah, I know. Like any student would, there's some talk behind instructors' back, but most of it's usually pretty good. I'm actually impressed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, yeah. Should probably get into this story that I got then.
Yeah, we can do that. That's certainly why we're here. And if you're a first time listener, like if you're Parker's family or friends, like okay, why is he on a podcast? Well, the whole point of this podcast is to talk to everyday people and hear their stories, and eventually he's going to say something that you might not have heard about him, and everybody's gonna be like, "What? You did what?" So he'll definitely get there.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but so you're from around here.
Yeah. So I was born here. I've kind of just lived here my entire life. After I start working, I plan on moving somewhere else, but I know this area pretty well. I
Yeah, you're
would say.
born and raised here.
Oh yeah.
And so for the listeners, we are in Overland Park, Kansas.
Yep.
I know my last show was in Huntington Beach, California. I'm on special assignment myself, going to school here. That's a whole nother story. Maybe I'll tell you in episode 6.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Funny enough, my dad's from Huntington Beach.
that's right. We were talking about that.
Yeah.
Somebody still lives there, right? Your uncle?
Yeah, most of his extended family and cousins all live there.
Did you ask him about, did you vote for a guy named Bobby Britton when he was running for Huntington Beach Council?
So I don't think he did because he moved here when he was probably about 16 years old, and he's lived here ever since for his dad's work.
Okay.
But we'll go back time to time, visit family.
Yeah, I'll be there in a couple weeks.
Oh, sweet. It's a really nice place. It's a really nice place.
It's a great place to visit. It is so expensive.
I know.
And it's what's funny is I hear a lot of people talk about Johnson County being like super rich and expensive. For me, comparatively, coming from California, I'm like, dude, it's cheap.
Yeah, I bet you're out there all the time. Supercars drive around, huge property. Um, it's a wealthy area out there. It's really interesting. Completely different
Huntington
world.
Beach?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, Orange County itself,
Oh yeah.
I think it's like the second most expensive county in the country.
Ow.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with money there. So I think San Francisco County, or is it San Jose County? One of those two counties up where all the tech billionaires are.
So yep,
Yeah.
those guys just rake it in nowadays.
Yeah. So I have this theory. We'll go on a tangent for a minute, but
Yeah.
the way I look at it is every time they raise the minimum wage, employers have to make that profit up somewhere, so they keep raising prices. So then we complain about the prices being raised. We need more minimum wage, more money while we make from our job. And it just becomes this vicious cycle.
That's actually that's pretty accurate. I mean, I don't even know what to say on that one. It's so close to reality. It's just, yeah, no, that is exactly where the problem starts. It's just
And how do you fix it? So when I first started driving, gas was 88 cents a gallon.
88 cents a gallon.
Yeah. Like $6 in California right now.
I would go into full blown panic attack if I saw gas at 88 cents a gallon. That would freak me out.
Yeah, I remember that was when I first started driving. When I was a kid and we go to the gas station, my dad would give me $20 and say, I need to fill it up. I would go pay $20. He'd fill it up, and then I'd go back in and get the change off $20.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was.
That's like, oh, I wish we could be back just so I don't have to pay gas prices.
Oh, like my dad, when he said when he was growing up, his mom would give him 25 cents and he'd go see a movie, get popcorn and a candy bar.
Yeah. 25 cents.
25 cents. Yeah, it's insane.
I think my grandpa said growing up here when he was a kid, gas was like 20-something cents a gallon.
Oh, yeah, I believe it, especially here in Kansas.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't believe that one. That was just like, no way. But should probably get into the story.
Yeah, I know you're dying to tell me.
Oh, yeah. So this one comes from when I was still in high school. My best friend, I'm sure he's listening. We went out to this house.
You don't want to dime him out and say what his name is?
No, I can't. I can't do that to him.
I like that. I respect that.
But we're at this house party that we had been invited to, and it was like kind of an after party. So there was one before that. It was for Halloween, and it had gotten broken up because there was a fight or something.
Broken up by people that live there or police?
The people that live there.
Okay.
They were just like, hey, if you're going to fight, everyone get out.
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
Everyone leaves, and we all decide to go back to another person's house. And this house is like, it's in a nice area. I want to preface that really quick. It's in this neighborhood over in Leawood. Super just large house, giant basement. Awesome. So we get in there.
And this is like school friends?
Yeah. So I go to school with most of these people.
And their parents weren't there?
We'll get to that part.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
So the first house, parents weren't there, and now you're going to a second house, and we're going to get to that.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And the second house was where everything kind of got silly, you could say. So it started, when we're outside, we pull up, and I was in my friend's car with his now girlfriend and her friend, who was dating this guy at the time, who was a little bit of a shady character.
Did you know him before? No. So you didn't know him before you met him?
No, I didn't know him before this interaction. And he walks up to my side of the car, knocks on the window, and he starts asking me what I'm doing in the car with his girlfriend. I was like, I don't know, man. I just sat down here.
Did you even know her before?
She worked with me as like a host. Didn't really talk to her much though. But it was like, I get out of the car. I'm like, listen, I'm not trying to do anything. I don't know what you're on about.
Wait, so how tall were you?
I'm probably 6'3.5".
Okay, were you same height then?
A little bit shorter.
Okay, but still probably over 6 foot, right?
Oh yeah.
So usually you're taller than most people.
Yeah, but
were you taller than him?
He was about the same height as me, actually.
Okay.
Really, he was kind of tall, skinny dude, but still pretty stocky, or like muscular. But he ends up walking over to his car, and he was standing there for about 5 minutes with the door open, and I couldn't see him. Eventually, he closes the door, and in his hands is a full-on like 12 gauge hunting shotgun.
So he was probably loading it while he had the door open.
Yeah. So that's what's going through my mind. That was already going through my mind, is what is he doing there with the door? Why is it in front of his hands? What's he doing behind the door?
Yeah. How far away was he from you?
Probably about 10 feet.
So that wasn't very far at all.
No.
So he was parked already next to you?
Yeah. He was parked pretty close.
Were you still in the car or out of the car?
No, I was out of the car. Me and my friend were standing next to each other. This guy was just drunk as could be, too. So that's where it's like, oh my God. And it gets to a point where we find out exactly how drunk he is later that night, and it was just unbelievable. I didn't think that was humanly possible.
Why did he get pulled over?
No, at this house party, the kid whose house we had it at, his mom had said that we could go over there, but then she went out and got wasted and
The
like
mom did?
yeah, she forgot. And she looks on her cameras and there's like 40 kids in her basement. So she calls the police.
Oh, no.
They didn't, they just walked in. And it was even funnier too because they look at the dude who's hosting and they call him out by name like immediately. They were like, "We know you're here. Come out. We know it's you."
Small town police?
Leawood police, yeah.
Okay.
They just, yeah, nothing better to do over there. But that happens. And eventually, they start breathalyzing everyone, you know, like they're supposed to do. And the guy with the shotgun blew like a 1.6.
Yeah, so he was drunk.
He was drunk. He was also doing backflips off of chairs before that and like landing them. That's what was more impressive.
Wow.
I was like, no way.
So this guy's got a shotgun. He's drunk,
Yeah.
obviously.
Super drunk, has a shotgun, clearly has no, like, you know, idea what's going on in the grand scheme of things.
And you're still standing there.
Yeah, I'm just standing there.
Where was his girlfriend?
She was just standing next to him. She was like, "No, don't do it. Don't do it."
She
like,
was trying to be the voice of reason.
kinda. Trying somewhat.
Was she drunk too?
No, that was the interesting one. She was not. She was just standing there.
Huh.
It was just like, it was kind of surreal, you know? A
Yeah.
lot of thoughts going through your head when you're sitting there. It's just like, holy. I
Yeah.
thought I was really going to die right there.
It is amazing how your perspective of reality changes when you are threatened.
Oh, yeah. Especially when your life is threatened. I mean, you start thinking about things you never would have thought about otherwise.
Right?
It's the most interesting thing ever. They talk about your life flashing before your eyes. That really does happen. You start thinking about, it doesn't like, you know, show up in visual memories. You start thinking back to these things and you're like, oh my God, these are really specific memories, but I remember them for a reason.
Yep. And you also wonder, should I have done the things that I wanted to do?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Should I
I've been there
have?
more than once.
Oh yeah. I figured from what I know. But
So what did you do?
He eventually puts it down, walks away, and I never speak to him. Rest of the
Wait, so
night. I couldn't believe it.
where did he put it?
Just back in the car.
So did he ever bring it over towards you?
Oh no.
He just stood there.
He just stood there, pointed it at me, and then threatened me. I thought I was gonna die. And then he just stops. I was like, that was the most unhinged thing I've ever dealt with. And then 10 minutes after that, the cops showed up the first time while we were still all outside of the house because there were a bunch of cars and it was super loud. So it was like, had that had happened 10 minutes later or 5 minutes later, it would have been a completely different situation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'd be in jail.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think he is now, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's an upstanding citizen, that guy.
Yeah. Shocker there. I think he had an ankle monitor on at the time too, so you know, that'll set some alarms off sometimes.
So what did you do after that? Did you go get like drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the house party where the dude's at, I just was hammered. It gets to the point where everyone's left. There's probably like 7 people left in this house. Cops show up. Then my favorite part was when the kid's mom got home, because she was clearly wasted too. And she starts freaking out because somebody spilled beer on the carpet. And God forbid somebody spills beer on the imported carpet.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I get that. It's not cheap. But I have never seen anyone fly into a rage as fast as this over the carpet.
I bet you still think about that night sometimes. Like, man, that was what a crazy day.
I still talk about it with my buddy almost every time I see him.
He who shall not be named right now.
Yeah. He who shall not be named. The ginger.
I like him already.
He knows. But
So did you do a backflip off a car after you got drunk?
I wish I could do a backflip. No. I mostly just hung out, you know. We were staying at my buddy's house that night. Interesting part. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So how much of this does mom and dad know?
So they know actually most of it except for this one part because they got called by the police and they were also just kind of like having a fun Saturday night. So they were like, he's not doing anything illegal.
Oh,
Well,
I mean, drinking underage.
besides that, but I guess they were like, well, he's not hurting anyone. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah. So they knew where you were at.
Yeah.
They thought you were responsible, and you weren't doing anything crazy. So that's fair. Like, what were you, 16, 17?
Yeah. Probably
Yeah.
about there. About done with high school. But it was one of those nights where it was super random too. You know, I was at work, me and my friend are sitting there, and they were like, "Do you want to come to this party with us?" Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Was it a work party?
No, just school. All the schools. So, there's like 4 or 5 high schools in the Blue Valley district, and there are some parties where they'll all kind of get together. There's other ones where it's one school or one specific group of people.
Interesting.
I remember a lot. Yeah, very cliquey schools. That's what I remember from that. It's like everyone really dug into that lifestyle a lot with the cliques. But it gets to the point where they're breathalyzing everyone, and my friend goes, "I'm not doing that." And his dad gets on the phone. This is my favorite part. His dad, like, so mean to this guy. It's just like, he doesn't have to breathalyze for anything. Just yelling at this dude on the phone. I was like, oh my God.
Well, technically, he's probably right because if you're at a party, you're not driving.
Yeah.
Did they ask for ID?
They did ask for IDs.
Okay, so he identified himself as underage then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then they could ask for a breathalyzer.
But he had refused. And while we were leaving, he actually was the DD.
Your friend.
Yeah, he was the DD. He hadn't drank anything.
Oh, so he was sober.
He was sober.
Oh, okay.
So, but he still refused the breathalyzer just because he didn't want to.
America.
Yeah, exactly. But we get in the car. We're on the way out of the neighborhood, and a cop stops us, and he goes, "You weren't one of the people that we breathalyzed," because my friend was driving, and he looks at me and he goes, "Did we breathalyze you?" No, I goes, "Yeah." Uh-huh. He goes, "Okay, you get out and you drive the car."
Wait, you did what? You drove the car?
The
Drunk?
cop made me get out, get in the driver's seat, and drive the car back home.
And you were drinking?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, you're over here endangering more citizens than...
Why didn't you just tell me you were drunk?
Because that would have caused a whole nother...
Yeah, but
we
your
were
friend
just
was
like-
sober, right?
Yeah,
But he wouldn't take the breathalyzer.
he wouldn't. He's one of those people that's just like, when I'm not into something, I'm not doing it.
Is he an anti-vaxxer too?
Is he what?
Is he an anti-vaxxer?
He
He just doesn't like being told what to do.
Yeah, he's just pretty stubborn
Yeah.
sometimes. It's just like, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
He
You know?
should be a lawyer.
He's actually, he makes movies, a lot of movies.
Really?
Yeah.
Like home movies?
Edits them and all that on his own.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna go to Hollywood?
He's hoping to, but I mean, he's just kind of working to getting into school right now. Yeah. Not cheap to go to film school at all.
No, it's not.
No.
UCLA is like astronomically expensive.
Oh, yeah. I think he was looking into one called Full Sail over in Florida. That one seemed
Interesting.
legit.
USC's probably the mecca of film school, though. That's where George Lucas went.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually did I was an extra on a film there last year.
What film?
It was a student film. I don't remember the name of it.
I got you.
As an extra, you don't just told to show up. You do stuff in the background. They feed you, and then you go home.
Oh, sweet. You're like, yeah, free food.
Yeah,
Get to be in a movie.
Yeah, it's cool.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I've been in a few. Usually, you have no idea what's going on
Oh, yeah.
until you see the movie. When it comes out like a year later.
And then you're just like,
Oh, I remember that part.
yeah. You just see yourself standing in the background. Just
Haven't yet. I was on a TV show called Living Single. There's this. I see the scene. I see the people that I was sitting next to, but you don't see me. Come on, man.
dang.
Oh, good for him.
Oh, yeah. He's working hard, so gotta appreciate that.
Yeah, and
But,
film industry is not easy.
No, not at all. Especially with the uprise of AI right now.
Oh,
being
have you seen the
able
recent ones that have come out?
No.
They're making full on 2-minute films. Like I saw one with Brad Pitt and Keanu Reeves like fighting each other, and it looks just like them. It's really weird.
It's almost scary to me because it gets to the point where you think, well, what's produced with AI and what's not? Nobody knows. It gets too realistic. Nobody can tell what's real and what's not. That's
Yeah.
why it's like we just kind of like put a stop on that one for now. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of movies have lost their artistic feel because it's all CGI.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's
a
like
big
watching a
one there.
cartoon.
Me and my buddy who's in film school actually were talking about that. This YouTuber who we watched when we were kids had a movie come out a couple of weeks ago based on just a random video game. Fantastic movie. Had a budget of like $3 million. Got it into movie theaters. He made something like $25 million in revenue off the
No
movie.
kidding. Your friend?
No, this was the YouTuber we used
Oh,
to
okay.
watch
Okay,
when
gotcha.
we were kids, and he did this. Movie was fantastic, and it did well, I think, because it was something fresh, it was something new, and it came from not a big Hollywood studio,
Yeah.
but an individual. And I think that we're lacking a lot of that now in that industry, just because these Hollywood studios are more concerned about making money than releasing a product that's actually good.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. Just like the original Star Wars, it was kind of cheesy in parts, but the storyline was great. The acting was amazing.
Exactly.
And then you look at the last Star Wars movie. Could you even name which one it is?
Horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all like,
It's
they're
like,
just not that same vibe.
no, they're just like production, like churning out one part after another.
It's like there's no actual meaning to the film anymore. The meaning is we need to make money now. How much are we going to have to spend on this movie?
Yeah. As
Okay.
opposed to, you know, what's a great example is the first Deadpool movie with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Had a
that's
limited
good
budget.
one.
I mean, there has some CGI in it, but it was mostly about the character development and just
Oh yeah.
what he does and, you know, how insane he is.
And Ryan Reynolds had pushed for years to get that movie released,
Yeah.
because it was like at the time a little bit of a lesser known comic character, and he enjoyed the comics a lot. I thought that was cool, but no, I totally agree, because the way that they've gone with adapting that into like the bigger universe,
Yeah.
you could definitely tell a difference from the first movie to the most recent one.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
Well, my hat's off to your friend. Or no, it's not your friend. No, your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, your friend's trying to get in film. That was the YouTuber that did really well.
Yes, he did really well. His name is Markiplier. He's pretty big at the moment still.
What's his name?
Markiplier.
Markiplier.
He just it's been around for years and years. He started out playing video games and recording the footage.
I'll have to check him out.
Oh yeah. The movie was called Iron Lung.
I actually think I saw an advertisement.
It was really good. It's really good. I played the game too after I watched the movie.
Huh.
That's how good it was.
Do you hear that,
And-
listeners? We have a testimonial
Yeah.
from an unpaid person saying Iron Lung is pretty good.
I actually technically paid to test the game and watch the movie.
Yeah, right.
I'm a paid tester.
You're paying
I'm
to be a tester.
paying tester.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, no, really interesting to see where film's going right now, especially with the CGI and all
Yeah.
of that and the AI. It's just like I feel like the less we use of that, the more we dive into practical effects. That's where they kill it.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan is known for that. The Batman movies,
Mm-hmm.
very limited CGI.
Very limited.
Everything was supposed to be practical as much as possible. And you know what? You can see it in the quality of the movie.
Yeah.
I actually got to be on that the Dark Knight Rises film set.
Really.
I was in Philadelphia for a conference, and I was in uniform. I was in the Army at the time. And I saw them filming. I'm like, no way, Batman. So I walk up to it, and one of the production leads saw me. He's like, hey, you want to come walk on the set? I'm like, yeah. So
No way.
so the part where they're going after the bomb in the city where the vehicle's going back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
I got to walk on there and I watched them film for like an hour. It was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
And I got to see I didn't see Christopher Nolan, but I saw Anne Hathaway. So that was neat.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
There you go.
One
That's
day.
like once in a lifetime experience right there. It's a good movie too.
Yeah, it was.
Christopher Nolan, I like him a lot. He does a lot of practical effects.
Yes.
Just killer. He has that Odyssey coming out here soon.
Yes.
So excited for
Yeah, with
that.
Ralph Fiennes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I loved reading the Odyssey when I was in school. It's one of the only parts of being in school that I can say I enjoyed that.
See, I could see you being an academic or a scientist.
I like to study a lot. Right now, actually, I'm reading through a lot of the sort of base religious texts, and taking my own interpretation of what they're saying, just kind of to get the perspective of somebody else and to hear another side of that story. So, like, I'm going to read through the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, the Talmud, all of those. It's just a matter of time and then taking notes and interpreting it my own way.
It does take a while.
Oh, yeah.
I've read through a lot of them.
Especially the Talmud. That
Yes.
one's very long.
And then you wonder what you're missing in translation too, because, it's in English.
Exactly.
There's so many different variations of interpretation by somebody who's writing it from another language.
Because that's the thing people don't understand is other languages will have words similar to, English or French or whatever it is, but it won't be exactly the same. So that's why it's so hard to interpret some of those texts into another language or into English or
Yeah.
something.
I read this book. It kind of blew my mind. The author said the Bible, whenever it comes in terms of Jesus, you have to look at Jesus as a rebellion leader, and all the things that they talk about are code, so that the Romans wouldn't understand what they were doing because they were fighting the Romans. So all the little euphemisms and things that like turning water into wine was a code for something else. Look at it from that perspective, you realize that Jesus was a rebel fighter.
That is an interesting take on it. I'm going to start looking at it. Wow.
And it makes
okay.
sense too, because
does.
they were persecuted at the time.
Oh, yeah.
And he was a leader.
And wow. That is, I didn't think about it that way before. That is definitely a different way to view that. I'm kind of looking
Just
into
don't tell your pastor, they might get mad.
No, yeah. Yeah, no, I just think that, being able to read through history and I'm very big on history. History needs to be portrayed as it happened,
Yes.
and that's that. Nothing else, nothing more. Portray it as it happened. Don't falsify anything. Don't exaggerate anything.
Let's see, what's the challenge with that though?
Exactly.
Is
Is
how did it happen from the different viewpoints of the people that write it?
yeah. So you have this viewpoint A, B, C, and D.
Yep.
And then onward because you have so many people involved in some of these.
I mean, look at our news media today. If you read CNN and Fox, same issue, completely different viewpoints.
Oh yeah. No, completely different. It's kind of what I attribute to a lot of that today. A lot of the division today. It's just the media and how they portray things.
Well, sensationalism sells too.
Oh yeah. 100%. If you put up a headline that's just out of this world bonkers, people are going to click on that or pick up that newspaper and they're going to read it. It brings in views, it brings in money.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Interesting thing to think about.
Indeed. Well, I appreciate you being here. Great story. I hope your friend's going to be okay.
Oh yeah. We're all good now.
Yeah, that would probably be a scary thing. Did your parents know about the shotgun?
I told them like 6 months after that one.
Yeah.
Because I was like, they're not going to let me leave the house for a little bit if I don't.
So, Mom and Dad, he's got a great son. He's doing fine. Really well in class. So you did the right thing. You raised him well.
Love to hear that.
Yes.
Love to hear that.
I'm not a paid spokesman for Parker either. Just a classmate.
Slipped him $20 for the podcast. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for being on the show.
Oh yeah, it's my pleasure.
Looking forward to seeing you back in the classroom.
Oh yeah.
All right, Bobby out.